My day started at 5 a.m. on my Boston to New York bus, mostly because that was when I woke up and pulled out my camera. I was on my way to a secret Tumblr meetup that had to do with The Fault in Our Stars, and I really didn't know anything else about the event because it was so secretive. The only two things I knew for sure were 1, LeakyCon extraordinaire Melissa Anelli had invited me, and 2, that my longtime friend and TSWGO supporter Paige would be coming along with me. I had a slight suspicion that we would be seeing the film, and that we would maybe be meeting the cast, Josh Boone and John Green. I came prepared for the cast and others. I had 5 TSWGO bow ties in my suitcase to give as gifts. As for seeing the film, well, I was trying my best to prepare myself. The bus dropped me off at Penn Station at 6 a.m., and then I started making my way to Paige's university. Throughout the train ride and the most bumpy bus ride of my life, I tried to prepare myself for the film. As you probably guessed, The Fault in Our Stars is really important to me. I have been chronically ill with autoimmune arthritis and fibromyalgia for about 6 years now, and The Fault in Our Stars is one of the only books I've read that really shows illness for what it is. So, needless to say, I was very nervous for the fate of the book that is so important to me. After reuniting with Paige, we started to get ready for the event.
How do we celebrate being reunited together? By brushing our teeth.
I ended up wearing a maxi skirt because they're stylish as heck, and it could hide my lumpy knee brace that I would be sporting today.
I'm just gonna be in your thoughts with Places video the entire time. I'm just gonna like,
We found out where we would be going and made our way back into the city to wander. A couple of hours later, we found the hotel where the event was taking place and waited for the meetup to start. We are in the fanciest bathroom I've ever been in. Like, dang. Look at these cushions. Look at this granite.
wait, can you look, show them the table.
Look at this table just here.
No, this one over here.
And this one. I'm like amazed. This is like nicer than my house. I got to see and meet some really great people like Amanda, who I've been watching on YouTube for years, Penguin people, Tumblr people, and John's editor, Julie Strauss-Gable. After the live event, during which I spent most of the time whispering to Melissa and Paige and eating cupcakes,
This love story would have been love story with Ali LeBron.
we were told that we were going to see the movie, and we got a visit from John and Nat.
You guys now get to go see the movie, but apparently that has been ruined for us.
Spoilers.
So enjoy. Noah probably.
Sorry. We tried to make a joke out of it too, and even that wasn't successful.
Yeah, we weren't emotionally ready for this.
No one's emotionally ready.
No one's emotionally ready for this.
Raise your hand if you're headed for emotional.
And everybody, when we heard that we were going to see it, you've never seen like 50 people scramble for tissues and napkins so fast in your life. So.
I don't want to warp your perception of the film with my opinions, but I will say 2 things. 1, there was not a dry eye in the room by the end. And 2, I saw a lot of Esther in the film. I still had those bow ties, so I talked to a Fox person who told me I wouldn't be able to meet anyone, so I ended up writing notes to Ansel, Jaylene, Nat, John, and Josh. Also, Melissa and I had planned on giving Shailene one of the LeakyCon bracelets that has the TSWGO star charm on it, but she forgot it, so I ended up just giving her mine, which is really odd knowing that a celebrity owns one of my bracelets.
I don't think it'll come off. Oh boy. Oh!
Are you flashing? The star won't go out?
Anything to raise the funds.
It was only after I finished when the person from Fox told us she could maybe grab one person, and that person was John. Of course I didn't get any footage because, I was talking to John, but we ended up talking a lot about disability and illness, and then we took some selfies, and Nat Wolf photobombed John and Paige's selfie. We later saw Avenue Q, which was a weird contrast to The Fault in Our Stars, and then I Skyped with some members of Catitude and promptly fell asleep while on the Skype call. So it goes. The next day I spent 12 hours traveling to get home, and the entire time I just kept thinking how lucky I am. Yeah, it's really terrible being ill, but I have so many good things that happened because of my illness. I found John Green, my friends, the star won't go out, and I'm actively helping children fight their own diseases. I found Esther. And you know, that's enough.